Hey, happy Saturday. This is Minding Your Business with the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce on News Talk 1380, the Antelope Valley and North LA County's source for your news now. I'm Chris Spiker, Antelope Valley florist, co-host Aaron Goldstein. Hey, Aaron.
Hello.
Hey, last week it was Aaron. Now it's back to Aaron.
That's a good thing.
And your company is Goldstein Digital.
Yes.
And our board operator engineer, Kenneth Guzman.
Hey!
Hey, Kenny.
How's it going?
Wonderful. Happy Saturday.
Yep, you too.
Aaron, who's our first guest today?
Our first guest today is Monica Grado from George's Cleaners.
Hey, Monica.
Hello, how are you?
Wonderful. Yourself.
I'm doing great.
George's Cleaners, the original store there on Beach and Milling,
Milling, that's us.
has been there how long?
Since 1947.
1947. And I told you I knew Gorgeous George.
Yes, of course.
George
George's-
Poulos.
Yes, and that was my husband's grandfather.
Wow.
Yes.
One, two, third generation?
Third generation's family owned and operated since 1947.
How did you get into the well, there you go, but how did you
Yes.
get into the business?
We decided that we wanted to go ahead and to continue the family business and to go ahead and to go into dry cleaning and continuing to serve the Antelope Valley with dry cleaning and laundry needs.
Now that's about the easiest way to make money in the world, isn't it? Dry cleaning, laundry.
I wish.
But as I'm finding with every vocation, you want to have somebody who's dedicated, has a passion, and
Yes.
kind of loves what they're doing. Otherwise, it's just a job.
It is, definitely.
So Aaron had some questions. When you mentioned dry cleaning, he's going, I don't even think I know what that is. So go ahead and ask the question.
What's your burning question, Aaron?
So what is dry cleaning?
Ooh, that's good.
Dry cleaning. What is dry cleaning? There are garments that need to be dry cleaned if they come in contact with water, they will go ahead and lose their integrity of the garment. So that's where they become dry cleaned items, and they're actually dried with no water, but with a chemical to go ahead and clean them. We also specialize in a lot of stain removal. So sometimes people come in and they have gum, ink, wine, things that their garment, it may be their favorite shirt or their favorite pair of jeans, we're able to go ahead and to give that a life again and to remove those stains so that they can continue to wear them.
You close up life again. So if you take something that should be dry cleaned and just throw it in the washer, it's going to look
It may shrink if it's wool.
shrink.
It may go ahead and lose its exterior beading. If it has beads, they may fall off. It may lose its color. It may bleed in color. So it really just depends on how the garment is made. And what we always recommend is that you follow the care instructions on your garment. And that's, since they are the experts, they go ahead and tell you how to handle that garment. And then we're the dry cleaners to go ahead and to make sure that you get your garment back in better condition than you brought it back to us.
Danny, who works your front counter, among others,
Yes,
all of your accounts are by phone number.
correct.
How does he memorize my phone number?
I have no idea. He has a good slew of them that he has
Yeah.
memorized. And
He sees me
does it
drive
even-
in?
Yep.
I see him punching away.
And he's already got it. He's got your clothes already.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
yes.
pretty cool.
Well, and that's what we love. We love to provide great customer service to our customers so that you guys can get in, out, and get your clothes done.
So one time I had a stain on the door of my car, the fabric on
Yes.
the inside, and there's a guy out there
Uh-huh.
with a little can and a rag.
And he got your stain out.
He's cleaning my stain. I go, don't tell Monica, man, you're going to get fired. Look, shouldn't you be inside doing something? I just thought, how cool is that?
Yes.
I don't think they knew who I was.
Probably not. We're really there to help our customers. Yes.
So dry cleaning. I've seen a little changing room there, so you do
Yes,
alterations.
we do alterations. So we have two seamstresses on hand, and they're at the Lancaster location, and they do alterations as simple as a button all the way to a wedding dress alteration. So if you need your pants hemmed, your buttons replaced, elastic done, anything along those lines, they're able to go ahead and to help you take care of your garments and to get those alteration needs done.
You mentioned wedding dresses.
Wedding dresses. We do wedding dresses. We press them before the wedding, but we also do a wedding dressing preservation. So we'll go ahead and save the wedding dress so that you can pull it out in 20 years and it's still white in color.
It goes into a box or a
It
bag.
does, yeah. It goes into an acid-free box. We clean it and preserve it, and then we actually still do appointments with our brides, which is something that's kind of been lost with time. But we actually make an appointment with the bride to come in and to actually view the dress so that the bride can see the dress that they have, and to kind of do one last ID check of it and
Before
make
the
sure
wedding.
everything. After the wedding.
After the wedding.
After the wedding, yeah. so that they can go ahead and see it and box it up, and they put any mementos that they want in with the wedding gown at that time.
If you're gonna save it, you might as well do it right.
Yes, exactly.
That's almost the same way that a museum would store something.
Yeah, exactly.
Household cleaning.
Household. So we do lots of comforters and tablecloths, and as the holidays approach and you have Thanksgiving, we'll do napkins and your linens for all of your special events.
I've noticed in my receipts, there's always, because I'm in there every week, and sometimes I forget, and Monday's like the busiest time everywhere.
Mondays everywhere.
But
yes.
Monday's great,
Yes.
even Monday, but I look at my receipts
Uh-huh.
and or certificates, pieces of paper, and they've got coupons and offers.
Yes.
You're really good at that.
Yeah. So what we do is we do something a little bit different, and we do a monthly special every single month.
Yeah.
So we don't go ahead and we want to make sure our customers are enjoying a special every month to come in, and those specials range every single month. It's something different that we think the customers will appreciate. This month being the month of July, we're doing sweaters for $2.50. It's a great time to go ahead and to let go of those sweaters because it's not winter. We'll clean them, box them, bag them, get them ready for you so that when winter does come, they're all nice and clean, and they are just $2.50, which is a great price.
You know, when you climb into your collection of sweaters, because Grace Resource is going to be saying, hey, could we have your extra sweaters? In the summertime, now's a great time. And,
Yes.
and if you've got a bunch of them,
Yes.
then you go through them and you either get them cleaned,
Mhm.
maybe cleaned and then donated, but either way, you so that when
You go through them. So yeah, you definitely have a good inventory of all your sweaters.
3 locations.
3 locations. So we actually have 3 locations in the Antelope Valley. We have one in Lancaster, which is off Lancaster Boulevard, and Beach and Milling. And then we have a location in Quartz Hill. That's off 50th Street West and Avenue M. And then we have a location in Palmdale off Terra Sabita and Palmdale Boulevard, and 10th Street West. And that is going to be in the Albertson Shopping Center.
Do you find yourself going from store to store to store?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So it is good to go ahead and just stop into all the stores, see how they are doing, see what they need, and go ahead and make sure that everything is running well.
And I mentioned Mortu was the delivery guy for George's forever,
Forever.
probably 30 years.
Probably, yes.
He was an old army buddy of George's or something, I
Yes.
don't know.
So Mort was a longtime driver that we had for our route service, and he would go ahead and deliver clothes to the Antelope Valley, and at that time he did a lot of household residential accounts, and we had at that time a service of he would actually go into the home, pick up your dirty clothes out of your hamper for your dry cleaning, and put in your new clothes straight into your closet. So that was just service at its best, to where you
Wow.
would literally just come home and your clothes would be in there waiting for you.
And I think his delivery truck had even said Mort on the door.
Probably.
But
Because that's
you-
who was coming in.
You still have the route service.
We do have the route
Yeah.
service. So the route services now goes ahead and services mainly businesses, but we will come to different offices and do pickup of multiple employees and go ahead and drop off and come on a weekly basis. And that's something that we still do go ahead and offer.
That's almost like commercial.
Correct.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
And so we talked about that. How did you get involved in the Chamber of Commerce? Because you're a director.
Yes, I am a director at the Chamber of Commerce. I have been with the Chamber since we've been at the Cleaners. I've been at the Chamber with other businesses with my employment, and it's always been just a natural fit for growth of a business and just to keep you up to date in everything that's going on in your community. I think the Chamber is a great asset for that.
I think it's a natural for you too, because you're downtown and you're
Correct.
part of an old-time family.
Yes.
Very historic family. And I wanted to get all of the directors onto the radio show here
good.
to see what a great job Aaron and Kenneth and I are doing
Yes.
here. We're having a lot of fun representing the chamber.
Mhm.
And like you just said, I always ask every guest, why would you join the chamber? What's the benefit of joining the chamber?
And I think the benefit to join the Chamber is to network and to get to know your other business owners that are in the community. Just because when you need something, you will know who is there and who to call, and you have a network immediately available. And with that chamber, that helps you build that network up so much easier.
Well, you come out from behind the counter every once in a while and give me a lead or give me an idea or a suggestion, and
Yes.
it's really neat. It's kind of that old-timey
Yes.
Lancaster feeling.
Exactly, yes. So,
So, tell me about the most exciting order, somebody came in and,
We get a lot of the LPAC artists come in, and since they're kind of just driving through town, they will come in and get a lot of their clothes cleaned. So a lot of the A-Star acts will come through. We've had a couple of filming dry cleaning orders to where they will be filming, and they may come in and they may have fake blood on them, but they need that same shirt again to go ahead and to get clean so that they can do more shots from it. So we'll have to go ahead and to remove those stains, and then they can go ahead and use them.
do you
So
ever
that's fun.
say, really?
Yeah.
But, should we be calling the sheriff? Has
Yes.
George's, the original location, ever been used for a video or a TV?
We've had minor things, but nothing major. Yes. So we've had little things around the intersection, but no major filming in there.
Because you're across the street from Katzenjammer.
Correct.
So that makes a nice little, and
Nice
that
little
alley, by
intersection.
the way, I would like to call that alley behind you, Judy Garland
Oh,
Way.
yes, it's
Because
right
she
there.
grew up in the neighborhood.
Yep.
Contact information.
So we are at 44759 Beach Avenue,
Mhm.
and we're there Monday through Friday from 6 till 6 and Saturday from 8 until 4. And the number to George's Cleaners is 942-4124.
Very good. Monica Grado, George's Cleaners, thank you for being on today,
Thank you for having me.
and thank you for being a part of the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you.